Alright, you are most welcome. Thank you for tuning by. Do us a favor by hitting on the subscription button if you are joining us for the very first time. 6 of Okorocha's property called to dismiss appeal filed by Imo. A three-man panel of the Court of Appeal Wednesday dismissed the appeal filed by the Attorney General of Imo State and 40 others challenging the ruling of an Owerri Federal High Court, which granted Senator Rochas Okorocha the leave to amend process filed before the court. Presiding judge in the suit with suit number CAAJB CV 942/2020, Justice Kotijo Yahaya dismissed the appeal following a notice of discontinuance dated and filed on March 16th by the Attorney General of Imo State, Cyprian Akolisa, on behalf of the appellant. Counsel to Senator Rochas Okorocha, Oba Madubuchi, opposed the withdrawal of the appeal on the ground that the appellant went to deceive the court by presenting to discontinue the appeal and go back to Imo State and complete what they intend to do before returning to the court. He said that the appellants were only interested in humiliating the senator by making his properties and those of his associate for demolition during the pendings of the suit before a federal high court in Owerri and the appeal before the Court of Appeal. The presiding judge, however, struck out the appeal on the premise that an appellant has the right to withdraw an appeal following a notice of discontinuance properly filed before the court. Speaking to journalists shortly after the ruling, Okorocha's counsel stated that, I quote, "The appeal was against the ruling of a lower court allowing us to amend our processes. Imo State government jumped to the court of appeal, saying that it was wrong to allow us to amend our properties." Okorocha continued to say that they filed their brief. I filed my brief and filed on objection that the appeal is incompetent. Then we filed in a motion that every step they have taken, including the arrest and the humiliation of Rochas Okorocha during the pendency of this matter, should be set aside by the Court of Appeal. We served them with that motion. They have not filled a quarter to it. They went ahead to mark properties belonging to Hazer and the associate for demolition based upon the proceeding of the panels of judiciary that took place during the pendings of both these appeal and the matter in the lower court, which is abuse of process of court. He continued that now they have achieved their objective, which is humiliating Rochas to take over his properties. They have withdrawn the appeal. So what can be more abusive of the process of court than that? When the matter is pending in the Court of Appeal, he continued to say that you go and run up a proceeding in your panel on inquiry while the matter is pending in the Court of Appeal. You go and forfeit the property of Rochas Okorocha. You went and marked his property for demolition. This is impunity. We have been shouting about people do things the way they want to do it and not the way the law asks them to do. He continued to say that how can you feel an appeal you know is incompetent, then why the appeal is pending in Court of Appeal? You know, as your panel of inquiry to conclude and submit their report, and you issues white paper, seal people's houses, mark them for demolition while the appeal is pending in the Court of Appeal. That is obviously an abuse of court process. Well, the truth remains that the mishmash that have been taken or showcasing itself in the state of Imo has caused a mixed reaction, and that has taken or proceeded to going to the High Court. They have proceeded to the Supreme Court of in Abuja, then thereby creating more sin in the process. All right, what is your take? What do you have to say in regards to Okorocha's property that was seized and appeal failed by Imo to recover or to see to the judgment status so far? All right, thank you for tuning by. Remember to hit on the subscription button if you're joining us very first time. Thank you and God bless you.